Welcome to the Van Life Roadmap, Barefoot Theory's free online course all about van life. Join me as I share everything I've learned over 4 years of living on the road so you can take off in a van you love and never look back. In this lesson, I'm going to talk about how to manage relationships while you're traveling. We'll get into how to maintain partnerships while living together in less than 100 square feet, and also how to maintain and manage other relationships in your life, like your friends and family. All of these relationship dynamics can shift after traveling for an extended period of time. So I'm going to share some tools to practice in order to maintain healthy, supportive relationships with the people you love. First, let's talk about traveling with a partner. I'm frequently asked about how to maintain relationships while living in a van with your significant other and how to avoid fighting. Understandably, this is a popular topic because living in less than 100 square feet, well, it's not exactly normal for most people. Most couples have a lot more time apart, or at least have the option to be apart. But in a van, that is not always an option. Living in a van with your partner will take some getting used to, but if you both put in the effort, your relationship can actually grow to a stronger and deeper level than before. First, both people will need to understand that life will be different than you're used to. This may sound like a no-brainer, but these differences can affect your mood, energy level, and relationship, especially in your first couple months on the road. Be considerate of this as you're setting into a new way of living. Some things you're used to in your current daily routine just won't be readily available, like privacy, personal space, and having your own car. It's helpful to have compassion and patience for your partner and yourself while you're both learning how to be yourselves and a couple in the van. Second, just like you've prioritized your needs and wants for your van design, gear, and storage, it's equally important to make a list of your individual needs and wants. Taking some advice from the other ladies on the Barefoot Theory team, they suggest making an individual list and a couples list to set realistic, achievable expectations for yourself and each other. The purpose of this is to create healthy boundaries by laying out what you need to stay balanced as an individual, which will in turn help you achieve your relationship goals. For example, if slowly sipping your morning coffee while reading emails is an important part of your morning routine, but your partner likes to get up and exercise right away, make it a priority that most mornings you both use that time for what you want. Sometimes this is easier said than done if you're moving around a lot, but learning to honor and respect your needs while also respecting your partner's needs is an important element to maintaining a healthy relationship in the van. Third, and probably the most important, is communication. Communication is key to achieving and maintaining a healthy van relationship. Some social media van life accounts will make it appear like everything is perfect in a van all the time. All kissing, cuddling, every day, all the time. But if you ask most van lifers, they'll tell you that in reality, things are a little less picturesque and dreamy on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes things get hairy in a van between two people, especially when you're hangry and tired and you haven't found a place to park for the night. Learning how to effectively and calmly communicate with your partner can help prevent issues from arising, and it will help you solve issues faster. Fourth, take some time for yourself whenever possible. This is easier said than done though for a lot of van lifers because again, you won't have your own car and you might be in a different place every day. Depending on the lifestyle you'll be living, try to carve out some solo time, like 30 minutes a day or maybe an hour, or maybe even a whole day on occasion. Maybe this means you take a solo walk in the morning or set up your yoga mat outside while your partner is working inside the van. Try to find realistic ways to make it work based on your individual priority list and travel plans. Next, van life isn't all fun and games, right? Whether it's cleaning, repairs, or long drives, you both should contribute to the tasks that you enjoy most. For example, my partner likes organizing and cleaning the garage while I take care of the front of the house. I make coffee every day and make the bed, and my partner puts away the camp stove and the camp furniture. He makes dinner while I work on my blog. He doesn't step on my toes, and I try not to step on his when it comes to this division of labor. So by taking responsibility for certain tasks, you can avoid arguments about whose turn it is to do what. Lastly, like we've been discussing throughout the course, always return to the things that bring you joy. This goes for both the individuals and the couple. What activities bring you joy personally? Make time for these as often as you can. And then what brings you joy as a couple? Even though you'll be spending up to 24 hours a day together, remember what inspired you to travel in a van and make some time for the special activities that you love to do together. Depending on personality types and relationship dynamics, some people do better with more space, and that's okay. That's why it's important to respect what you both need as individuals in order to be happier together in the van. While living in a van might not be conventional, traveling together is an opportunity to experience some of the greatest adventures together. Now I'm going to talk about managing relationships with family and friends. Establishing a support system with friends or family is essential, especially if you plan to travel for a long time. Your friends and family might not get van life, and that's okay. Finding the time to call and text with those people in your life who are most important to you is an opportunity to share what van life looks like on a day-to-day basis. Those long stretches of driving are the perfect opportunity to have meaningful conversations without feeling rushed. And remember, if you ever need extra support, those people are only a phone call away. One thing I absolutely love about van life is it gives you the freedom and flexibility to visit people you care about. If you live full-time in your van, you no longer have to buy expensive plane tickets to fly home on busy holiday weekends, and your vacations aren't restricted to just a couple weeks a year. That means you can visit those important people without time constraints. Plus, you won't be a burden on them when you do visit, as you'll always have everything you need to be self-sufficient, and you can always sleep in your van. For these reasons, if you do make the effort and take the time to visit, I'd argue that van life can actually improve your relationships with your family and friends.